this week's installment of I'm Fine, Everything is Fine podcast. I am your host, Drew, and with me is my co-host and producer, Evan.
Hello, I am the co-host and producer, Evan.
We do have a guest in the studio with us today, our boy, Matty. He's here chilling with us.
What's happening?
What's happening?
What's happening?
We know Matt as Evan's friend and also another member of Wishful Thinking, Evan's band, so that's pretty cool.
These are all facts.
They're all facts. Matt's a good guy, so he's here joining us today. We're coming to you from Dirty Jersey. We hope you guys had a good week. Please remember, we are here for you. Come chill with us at the kitchen table. That's, ironically enough, not in the kitchen anymore. We had to move because we have too much shit.
Yeah, so Drew bought all this gear. Yeah. And, just the way I have it all set up, I was like, it's going to be easier to just move the table into the studio area.
Rather than put all this shit in the kitchen.
Take the equipment into the kitchen table.
Yeah, so come chill with us at the kitchen table in the breakfast nook.
In the breakfast. Yeah, my studio in my house is in my little faux dining room.
Faux dine.
Area.
All right. So remember, please hit us up. Hit us up.
At ifeif _ on Twitter and now Instagram.
Instagram. Banging. Also hit us up on our email if you have anything you want to contribute to the show. Comments, concerns, questions, anything like that. You want to make fun of us, you want to tell us we're tools, hit us up on email. We'll read it on the air, I promise.
We will.
The letters I am fine, everything is fine at Gmail. But as Evan already mentioned, our Twitter and our Instagram is the best way to get a hold of us. I don't know if you've been watching the Instagram. I try to put up funny TikToks on the stories. I don't know if you caught that or not.
I've caught it for sure, but I'm a big follower of ifeif.
ifeif hashtag.
Hashtag if.
I said that backwards. Sorry.
Hashtag FEIFI.
Yeah. Okay.
FIEFI.
Remember, please tell your friends about the show. We are on a bunch of new podcast apps now, a bunch of new platforms. Stitcher, Spotify, still on Apple, still on Google, not on Pandora.
Not on Pandora.
Fuck you, Pandora. Sorry.
No.
Sorry, not sorry. And exciting news, we're on YouTube, too. We have our own YouTube now, finally.
Yes.
Last week's episode was our first episode that I was able to load onto YouTube.
Yeah,
very complicated. True. Way harder than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah,
I thought it was going to be so easy, and it was not easy.
Yeah, you get on there and you're like, this will take me like 5-10 minutes.
Fucking little kids load videos on YouTube all the time.
2 hours later, you're sitting there pulling your hair out.
I see girls playing with toys and doing voiceovers on YouTube with their own toys, and they can load their video. Once a week, they load a video on there.
Yeah, they do.
Perfectly produced, spliced, everything. And it took me literally 2 full days to try to get the episode loaded. With all I did was put stills behind it. That's it. Mm-hmm. Nothing. No video. Just stills. Sorry if you want to listen to our YouTube. But at least you can stream it. You don't have to download it.
Yeah.
It took me 48 fucking hours to get that shit loaded on there. And then I clicked to load it. It wouldn't load. I shut the computer. Next day, it's just up there. It's on YouTube.
Classic YouTube.
Yeah, I had I never finalized the process or nothing. It just shows up on YouTube. So I'm happy it is because I wanted it to be. But
I have a problem with YouTube, and actually, if anybody from YouTube is listening, I got beef with you.
Well, they're going to be listening because I'm going to load it on YouTube.
Yeah, so
and then we'll be demonetized.
What happened was
we're not monetized.
Our channel on YouTube for Wishful Thinking, right? Mm-hmm. It is just like a third-party channel. It's the same kind that you and I created, or that you created for ifeif.
Yeah.
So we went to link it for DistroKid for our songs, so that when we uploaded them, they would just be thrown out all over the place. Right on YouTube,
yeah.
And how long ago was that?
Dude.
Over a year ago
at
this
point?
point?
A year now,
and we still do not have access to an official artist account on YouTube.
Really?
And because of that, when we uploaded our first EP to YouTube, it
flagged.
It is put on another Wishful Thinking.
Really?
A Wishful Thinking from the UK or some shit full of old dudes.
No, that sucks. And trust me, if you were to Google or search on YouTube, I'm fine, everything is fine. There's like so much shit that comes up. So if you did want to find us on YouTube, it's very easy. You just type in the letters IFEIF, and we're the first channel that shows up. So that's our handle. Search
Just
for
the
it.
letters.
Yeah. You'll see that our audio version of the pod will be up before the YouTube version, but once it should be about a day afterwards, it should be up on YouTube. So yes. Evan, I have a question for you. Serious question. Serious. Okay?
Okay,
Be honest.
I have a serious answer for you.
Be honest with me, okay?
Okay.
Do I have a lazy eye?
You're asking the wrong hombre.
Do I have a lazy eye? Do I? Sometimes? No?
Maybe sometimes.
Are you... look
Look at me straight.
I'm looking at you.
No, you don't have a lazy eye.
I don't know. Why did somebody tell you that you have a lazy eye?
No, but like lately I find that like if I'm looking... our work atmosphere, we're always spread out all over the place. So, like, if I'm trying to look at somebody in the foreground and there's somebody in the background, they're always like, are you looking at me? Are you looking at... And it's happened, like, 3 or 4 times, like, lately. And I'm like, I'm not looking at you. I'm looking at, like, what's going on with my eyes? Do I have a lazy eye, bro?
You're staring through people, dog.
Is it just my dark stare that I have?
I think that might be what it is. You might just be saying, hey.
Matt's like, look at me.
Yeah.
No, look at my face, bro.
Like, look at me.
Yes. Oh, my God. Anyway, I had to ask, so.
No.
Okay.
No,
What did you ask me?
Exactly.
No, you don't
No
have a
lazy
lazy
eye,
eye.
Thank
No.
you. Okay. All right. Thank you. I appreciate that.
That's a big negative, sir.
Yes. I have the best wife. Before I came here, she was buying pizza, for my daughter for dinner, for like the family, whatever. Mm-hmm. And I came over, and before I left, she was like, do you want me to just get a whole pizza so that when you come back from podcasting, there's a pizza here? I was like, yeah, just get the whole fucking pizza.
Yeah, of course. Get a whole
What kind
pizza.
of question is that?
Yeah.
No, but so props to my wife.
Props to Drew's wife.
I also had pizza tonight.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah.
Goddamn right. I love pizza. What's your favorite pizza? Do you have a place that you go or like a favorite style of pizza?
I like Scotto's in Clementon.
Okay. Is it working? I hope you guys heard that.
I got 3.
Yes.
I got those 3.
Very nice. Yeah, I hope it's working.
Yeah. That's
That's my favorite one. He goes, I'm fisting you.
I'm fisting you.
Anyway.
I gotta cut it and just get I'm fisting you.
Yeah, if we could just cut it to I'm fisting you. That would be cool. Yo, so culture shock, my way, bro. In my little cul-de-sac where I live, across the way,
There's
Japanese...
a gay couple.
No, a Japanese couple with their daughter just moved in. Barely speak a lick of English.
Oh.
The husband...
We're interested.
So,
You have my attention.
yeah, so my wife met them and was like, hey, we're going to the pool. Do you want to, we're going to go to the pool tomorrow. Do you want to come with us? Do you want to join? So we're using like Google Translate apps and stuff. Yeah, the translator apps, and they're like talking Japanese.
Did you?
That is insane.
It's crazy. I mean,
That is
literally,
insane.
the father like I said, the father in the family, the husband, he is the only one that speaks English, and he only is very little. But it's amazing how good of a job he does. It's really cool. He's here for work. Used to live in Tokyo. Now he lives in New Jersey, and he's here for work. He's he works at a car company headquarters. He's an engineer, and he builds engines.
That's insane.
It is. It's really cool. I was like, wow. So anyway, really big culture shock though. But I was. Introduce yourself, and I always, whenever I meet somebody of Asian descent, I don't know why, I always bow, and I can't help it.
Why?
I don't know why. I don't like,
Such an American thing to do.
I don't go up and look them directly and put my hands together and bow all the way down 90 degrees. That's not what I'm saying. But when I shake their hand, or if I say hello or something, I'll do the little head bow, like a little head bow. And I did that with them, and they were very appreciative of it, which was cool. And I was like, yeah, good. Finally, I don't look like a dick. So, and then I'm going to shake his hand, and then I shake his wife's hand, and he looks at his wife, and he goes, I know, very big, right?
Oh, shit.
For those of you who listen who haven't seen Drew in person, maybe it's been a while. Maybe you just never looked at his hands. The dude is a giant. The Dude has massive fucking hands.
Actually, there's a lot of people that listen that know me personally, so they should know how big of a dude I am. But so that made me laugh. It was so endearing. It was so endearing. So we like befriended them. We're trying to hang out with them. We're gonna get the kids to hang out. It's gonna be really nice, I think. But
nice.
I wanted to tell that story.
Get some fresh sashimi.
Mm-hmm. Oh shit! I let this go out. Sorry.
No, you're right.
That's so loud.
Sorry about it, guys.
All right, you ready for our first clip?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to show you guys. This is the Italian Stallion, okay? I'm going to show.
What's going on? New Jersey, New York, and around the world, baby. Slick Rick here, the Italian Stallion, baby. I'm all over the map today. I'm at the Wine Academy in Homedale, New Jersey. What are you going to do about it? You see the horses behind me. Let's go.
Let's go. What are you going to do about it, Evan? Evan, what are you going to do about it?
This Wolverine-looking motherfucker. Look at this beard. Look at that shit.
Oh, God, I'll post the clips on our Twitter and maybe on our Instagram stories. I'll put them on there. Anyway, so he's from New York, New Jersey. I don't know what his, the whole point is. Like, he just essentially takes videos outside of
liquor stores.
That and his, daily, routine, I guess. Here, hit the next one. Go ahead.
He's probably trying to get sponsored.
Maybe.
What's going on? New Jersey, New York, and around the world, baby. Slick Rick here, the Italian Stallion, and this is...
Slick Rick, forget about it.
Forget about it. Look at the lily pads behind us. We're in Westwood, New Jersey. Isn't New Jersey beautiful? Check out Rick. Let's go.
He was he asked the guy to tell him his name, and he says his name, and then he says, "Forget about it."
Forget about it.
He's imploring old people to get into his clips too.
I love it.
Oh my god! And then he starts to get into more socially diverse and impactful issues. Okay, he's trying to be more controversial. So hit this last one.
What the fuck is going on? Everybody's got a mask on. I'm at the Bottle King in Bloomfield, New Jersey. The whole store. What's going on? Am I missing something? What are you going to do about it? Somebody fucking tell me, baby. Let's go.
Yo, this is...
What are you going to do? I'm going to wear my mask,
What are you going to do about it?
I'm going to wear my mask, Rick. That's what's going to happen.
Why are you going to wear your mask? What's going on? Can somebody tell me?
He's got to change the shirt, though.
He wears the same Jaguar shirt in every fucking... I swear to God, he's sucking in his cheeks, dude.
Do you think he'd try...
Love the pen, too.
Yeah.
I love the pen.
The pen.
What's going on, baby? It's the Italian Stallion.
Slick Rick here. Forget about it. Anyway.
It seems like he watched White Claw Gabe.
Yeah.
It's I want to
I'm do the same thing he does, but
I want this guy's thing, but I'm going to do it
I'm
the
cooler
Italian
than him.
way.
Yeah, I'm cooler than him.
Forget about it.
He's like, what are you going to do about it? What? I don't know, man. I'm just going to hear. You're at a liquor store. I don't know what I'm going to do about it,
I'm going to put my mask on, buddy. Why? Because it pisses you off.
Just he just goes to every building he goes to. He just takes a selfie out there. This is how you build a TikTok rapport.
I'm gonna start
any place
doing
you
that.
go, just any place you go, just walk up and just start videotaping yourself.
Hey, what's up? It's the Italian Scottish boy, skinny penis.
Hey, it's Skinny Penis Evan over here.
Skinny penis.
What are you gonna do about it?
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Oh God, I still just can't believe how helplessly addicted I am to social media, because this is all it is out there. The whole thing is just filled with people like this, and I'm addicted to it, and I can't get away from it.
I love people that are terrible.
Yeah.
I do. I love finding.
I was trying to get an interview with a friend of mine. A lot of people have been figuring out their work-life situation. A lot of people that we know are going through shit, whether they left work, changed jobs, came back to work, whatever. I have a close personal friend of mine who got a dream job at a farm, a pot farm in Colorado, and he always wanted to get into the business. So he gets the job. Basically, it doesn't turn out the way he wants it, and now that obviously the world is still changing, with different restrictions for COVID and stuff like that. But right now, he just took a job at a fine dining restaurant because they are killing themselves trying to find people.
Fine dining?
Fine dining restaurant as a server. He's making hand over fist. It took him just a couple weeks to get back into it, and he's just I couldn't pass up the money, I was trying to, at the time change, he has work when we record, so I was trying to get him on to ask him some questions about it, but that was basically the gist. And then my wife and I went to what is it, the National Night Out or whatever, with the cops, where they do like the bounce houses for the kids and all that shit. So we took the kids to our local one, and we saw an old friend of hers who works in the restaurant business. He's paying servers right now $15 an hour on top of them getting all of their tips.
Oh, that's not bad.
Not bad, no shit.
That's not bad. I'm about to quit my fucking job.
I'll let you know. I'll get you his number. Like he's struggling. He's struggling to staff.
You would like extra caviar with your prosciutto? No problem. I got you. You want me to fucking stick a firecracker in my ass while I walk from table to table? I got you. Give me that tip.
$15 an hour plus tips on top.
Yo,
and that's what you get paid. Like that's how you make your money as a server is the tips.
I got what is this restaurant?
I'll tell you off air.
Okay, tell me off air, and then I'm gonna work there because I used to go to this restaurant, and there was this guy there. It was a fine dining Italian restaurant. There was this guy who would always bring out his guitar.
Okay.
Right.
Oh God, would he make money like with tips and shit?
Oh yeah, people would just hand him like 20s and 10s, and a bunch of old people would like just give him money.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking show up to this place, and I'm just gonna serve tables, and then my gimmick will be I will sing you a song at the end for $20.
Except for going to select like comedy shows, I find dinner time entertainment of any form to be uncomfortable.
Yes.
Yeah, totally.
Yes, 100%.
One time I was on a cruise and this guy just randomly came up to us and started doing magic tricks. And I was not having it. Not having it. Like,
while you were eating dinner?
While I was eating dinner, yeah. So just get away, like, please.
Pick a card.
Yeah, like,
dude, I'm trying to eat a fucking lobster tail over here, bro.
Hey, buddy, can you make my dish warm again? Because it went cold waiting for you to figure this shit out.
Is that your finale to make my food edible?
Yeah. Was it your goal to, make me disgusted with this experience?
Dude, that was funny.
Congratulations. Now make yourself disappear. Forget about it.
Oh, man. Yo, hold on. I got breaking news. Just can't wait for the news segment. Bernie Sanders admits to smoking marijuana with Joe Biden. Hit it.
Yeah. Joe Biden and I, marijuana,
See? It was essentially, he essentially confessed. You heard that, right?
Joe Biden and I smoked marijuana together. Many times, me and Sleepy Joe got very sleepy together. It was great.
He really likes blunts.
He's a big fan of the White Owl.
Anyway.
But I like the games, and he said, no games.
No game.
No more games.
That was... Your Bernie impression isn't that bad, actually.
It's not.
That's not bad.
Thank you.
Anyway, that was a clip from Breaking Points, one of the podcasts I recommended a few weeks ago, and that was Crystal. What the fuck's her name? Crystal Ball actually is her name.
Crystal Ball. That's right. You did say that. Lucille Ball.
Lucille
her
Ball.
daughter.
Crystal, yes. Crystal and Sagar, and they have a show called Breaking Points. Anyway, she did like a 30-minute interview with Bernie Sanders, and that was the only thing I took away from it was him, that little isolated clip.
The whole time you couldn't get past the Joe Biden.
I was listening to
marijuana.
I was doing the dishes while I was listening to that interview, and he said he's like Joe. He's like, me, Joe, marijuana, and I was like, I gotta isolate that right now. That's too funny.
I cannot confirm or deny.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah. This. That sounded like a Joe Biden statement, though, when he said it.
Yeah.
Like, just the way it's like,
Yeah. Well, it's also taken way out of context.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Whenever you take anything out of context, it sounds like Joe Biden.
You think we're going to get sued for saying this?
Probably not, no. I wanted to make sure that I cited Crystal, that's all, because it was from her pod. So.
Yeah.
And even though it was only a 2-second clip.
If you want to come at anybody, come at Crystal Ball.
She's sexy too, man. Sorry. Oh, I had to say that. Look her up.
It.
It's on.
Haven't seen her.
We follow her on Instagram. Come on, man. Let's go.
Yeah,
Should I look her up right now?
You can look her up. I think she is. Anyway, no, hold on. No, go ahead. Look her up. Yeah, go
Let's
ahead.
look her up. Well, it's Crystal Ball.
With a K.
Oh, man.
Crystal Ball.
Podcast, Breaking Points podcast.
Podcaster. Images. This girl?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
This Is that Sandra Bullock?
Is that Sandra?
No, that's her.
Oh, this is her?
Crystal Ball.
Yeah, that's her. Yeah, that's
Crystal
her.
Ball? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, that's her.
That's-
She used to work for The Hill. I don't think they work for The Hill anymore.
Crystal Ball.
Yeah.
Literally like a crystal ball.
I know, it's a good play, right? Yeah.
Can I?
Yeah, shame on her parents.
I'm sorry, I do.
We all
I
get
do not
it.
see a
Like,
future with Crystal Ball.
no, it's crystal
Yes.
with a K. See, it's different.
It's
Like,
okay.
like,
It's different.
It's more mysterious.
Her brother's name is Magic 8.
oh shit. That's a good one.
Anyway, I'm such a nerd. Fucking, how often do you guys cut your toenails?
Often.
Often? How often?
I'll say not as often
Think
as I
about it.
should.
Seriously.
I
How
mean,
often?
Probably
would-
like every 2-3 weeks.
So I try to keep up on it, but
Yeah.
every couple months or so they wolf. Like I just let them go. Like,
Yeah.
and I don't know what it is. Like I'm just like, oh, I gotta cut them. Oh, I gotta cut them. And I never do.
I would say
So-
like a week and a half.
So just
I'm checking them out.
After like 10 days, you're
Yeah,
you're already
check.
looking.
Yeah,
Damn,
check.
dude. Okay,
That's
so
pretty good.
that is pretty
That's
good.
I wear
Good for
flops
you.
a lot.
Do you
so,
floss?
like-
Do you floss?
Of course I floss.
Goddamn right you
The
floss.
fucking
Fucking Jesus
of course.
Christ.
I floss before I brush.
Yes. Yeah,
That's
so
the important
that is.
thing.
So the toothpaste gets in there and
Yes,
does what it's supposed
does what
to
it's
do.
supposed to do. That's the difference.
Damn it, Evan, get over here and suck my dick. No.
Yo.
So anyway, I'm only kidding.
No,
So
of
just
course.
last week, I let my toenails go for like a while, and I was like, they were getting long, like really long, like sock cutter long. So I go and I'm looking, and one of the things that made it delay like almost a week was the fact that I could not find my fucking toenail clippers in my house. I could not find them. Looking all the little nooks and crannies in the house, this drawer, that drawer, couldn't find them. So I'm like, you know what? I have to do something about this. I'm going to use regular fingernail clippers.
Oh.
So I go and I put my foot up on the counter like I always do, and I go to fucking cut my big toenail with fingernail clippers. And it cuts through a little bit, and I'm like, oh, I got to readjust. So I readjust, and I go to press down to cut it. The fucking the fucking fingernail clippers just break apart into 4 pieces.
Are you kidding?
I
Shit.
swear to God, my toenail broke nail cutters.
Bro.
I swear,
kinda-
I'm not even fucking around with you.
What kind of toe cheese are you working
I don't.
with,
My
bro?
I must be like
Julie's-
Superman over here, dude.
Julie's
shit.
cut them.
Yeah, I eventually.
no, did you at least get
so,
to it?
so my
Eventually.
ready for this? Hold on. My toe was mangled for like
Yeah, I
a
bet.
day and a half because
Did you
I
walk
still
around
couldn't.
with a hangnail on your toe?
It was all fucked up and all cockeyed.
That shit's growing all different now.
It was all cockeyed because of the fucking the little chunk I did get off, and then I just wore socks on it for like a day and a half, and then I finally found my actual toenail cutters and I cut them. My toenail clippers, excuse me. Yeah, so it was
damn.
exciting, but yeah, I've never broken a pair of nail cutters before on my toes. That was fun.
You really
Really
did a number
humbling.
on them, bro.
Humbling moment for me. Speaking
You
of
said I'm fucking strong.
speaking of humble, hit the next clip.
Women timed the fight for equality brilliantly. Right? I mean, brilliant. 5,000 years, men, we were fighting lions and tigers and hunting buffalo, and women were like, we'll just pick the berries. You guys got that. That's... You guys... All right. Woo! You guys are brave. Look at... Wow. So courageous. Look at you hunting that buffalo. Ah. Second they put air conditioning in office buildings, women are like, we want equality! March for it, girls!
Oh, that was Andrew Schultz.
Yeah, he makes a lot of valid points.
Oh my god, I thought that was very funny. That
As
was
soon
very
as
funny.
we put air conditioners in office buildings.
Oh my god.
No, let me not side with
Yeah, I like putting a little bit of stand-up in there. I love stand-up comedy. I'm going to
Yeah,
a stand-up
dude.
show in AC on the 28th.
You go to a lot of stand-up shows.
I love stand-up comedy. It's
Do you have to prove vaccination
I
at
was
this
gonna
show?
say, do you have
No, I don't believe so.
You
No,
don't have to prove like a negative test or anything.
I don't believe so. Not at the moment. I mean, that might change, but
Yeah.
I mean, it's in 3 weeks, so we'll see.
I've seen a lot of large festivals and things start to
to show that,
require. Like,
I'll get tested if I have to before I go. If I
I'll get
really, if I
tested,
really
yeah.
have to,
You're
I
not
will.
vaccinated?
I'm sorry?
You're not vaccinated?
No, I'm not
Yeah,
vaccinated.
neither am I.
Okay.
No, it's okay.
Okay, we talked about it on the
okay.
show. Yeah, it's fine. I'm not. I just said my answer.
I don't want to say if I'm vaccinated or not.
Right.
You just
Yeah,
did.
of course.
It's private.
Well, it's private, except for the 100 people that listen to this show.
We can bleep it out. We can bleep it out.
Apparently, that's what all the NFL players are saying. It's like, it's private. I don't want to let you know if I'm vaccinated.
But also if you'll end up finding out eventually.
Yeah, because you might get it.
No, well, not even that. It's just a matter of if they end up getting in trouble because they're unvaccinated and they get exposed, then they have to go into the COVID protocol. That would be only for people who are unvaccinated. So that means immediately you would know if someone is vaccinated or not. If they got exposed and they're only out if in case they have symptoms, or if they're exposed and they've been told they have to sit out for 10 days. So you'll immediately know in the NFL, as your example.
Yeah.
You know, but without knowing, because you can't. I've heard the press conferences too. They had one with Carson Wentz, like before he hurt his foot.
Yeah.
And he was like, I prefer not to say anything about that. I'm like, yeah, good for you. Don't fucking say
Everyone
shit.
claps like,
You don't want them to hate him anymore. He's already fucking hurt. I can't believe that shit, dude.
What, Carson Wentz is already hurt?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I put it in. We'll talk about it.
We'll talk about it, but I'm not surprised.
We'll talk about it in sports. So my e-bike has been lying dormant.
Yeah, dude, what
but
the fuck is good with
I
that?
finally took it out the other day. I told my daughter, I was like, listen, honey, you got to hold me accountable. Every day I'm off, you got to tell me to get on my bike so I can start to ride it so I don't feel so fat like I did last week in our episode. But, so I told her to do that, and I finally took it out. It's been great. It was great. It was a lot of fun. I realized how much of a fear I have of getting hit by a car, though. That's a big fear of mine.
Yes.
So like when I'm out riding, I'm like, looking all over, like making sure I stop like completely before I cross the road, and
man.
I'm always afraid of
tragic.
some bike riders are ballsy, man.
Oh yeah.
So I'm afraid that I'll hit some of them. So every time I would even if I'm walking down the street, I'm like, is someone gonna hit me? Someone gonna fucking hit me? Shit. Someone gonna pop a curb and just end my life right now? Is this how it's gonna go down?
I'm worried about that too whenever I'm walking around.
You just never know.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
just really never know.
Mm-hmm.
You've seen the clips on the internet of people just nearly escaping death.
Yeah.
Because they're just walking down the street and then a car just boom.
Mm-hmm.
Right by.
A car smashed into my girlfriend's work the other day. A Tesla.
What?
A Tesla.
Really?
Yeah.
Tesla shit.
Holy shit! Dude, was she there when it happened?
No.
Oh god damn.
But she
That's scary as fuck. Dude.
yeah, allegedly this girl
just
It
work
drove
in the
itself
parking
in there.
slot. Yeah.
It's like, hey, so what time did you get here?
She was in a parking spot and something happened. Allegedly, something happened with the self-driving.
Yeah,
Right,
Tesla
it was
drove
it's
itself in
Tesla's
there.
And
fault.
this woman drove her car
Send the bill to Elon Musk.
in between two pillars in the front door.
Really?
And got her car wedged in the pillars. My God. She couldn't get out. She had to crawl through the trunk.
Oh my god!
Yeah. This lady just fucking smashed into the fucking pillars.
That's crazy.
Yep. And she said,
Christ.
it's my self-driving car.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, it wasn't me. I didn't
Was
try
she-
to reverse and just accelerate rapidly.
Yeah.
Was she in there shopping prior?
I think so.
Yeah, well, she was in the car. Obviously, you said when
Yeah.
she had to get out through the trunk. That's insane, dude. Cars are crazy, bro.
Cars are crazy.
Everything's crazy. It's crazy how it changes your perspective too, and your almost your sense of reality. Because when you're driving and you're moving at a high rate of speed, you feel like you in the car next to you are just moving. They're just we're just wiggling here
It
in
is
space.
such a
We're
wild
not going
feeling.
70 miles an hour on a highway, you know,
Yeah.
where none of us can leave.
And it's looking over and it's
They're doing
for
the same
for a
thing.
brief moment, all of our lives are lined up on this
Yeah,
highway.
because if one of us turns right really hard right now, we're all fucked.
and it fucks with a whole bunch of people.
It messes with my mind when I'm driving.
Oh,
I think
totally.
about it all the time, and then I'm such a hypocrite too when I drive. I get people mad at people for the shit that I do.
Yeah, of
and
course.
and it's so funny when I'm driving. I'm like someone might be tailing me or something. It's I'm going three miles over the speed limit. Okay,
Yeah, dude,
back the fuck off.
Fuck off.
But then when it's 6 a.m. in the morning, I'm trying to get to work and someone's following the speed limit, and I'm like, get the fuck over, hurry the fuck up.
You know what I say to that though? Because I am the guy who leaves on time for work.
Yeah.
And is always tailed by that guy.
Yeah, I'm the tail guy.
And you know what I'm like? I say, you know what? Leave a little earlier,
Yeah.
bud.
Yeah, fuck you, bro.
Leave a little earlier.
I hear you.
Instead of tailing my fucking ass, I got up on time today.
The same truck rides my ass every day to work at 5:30 in the morning. The
Yeah,
same
dude.
truck rides.
Really?
I swear to
I
God.
was always
that's scary.
followed by this one. Well, not followed. Like we took the same route, and he would always pass me first thing in the morning.
Damn.
And I'm like, yo, fuck this guy.
Yeah, seriously.
Fuck this
like,
guy.
Such
It's
a rush.
pissing me off.
I don't think I ever did that.
Now, hey, I'm not narking, but there's another car. I'm not even gonna give the make and model of the car. But every morning as well, I see it. It runs the red light that I always stop at, and it always just goes right through it. And I'm just sitting there and I'm looking at him, and I'm like, should I do it?
This motherfucker.
Well, like, no, but this bowling motherfucker.
That brings up a big crisis of conscience for me. If it's the middle of the night, I'm not like inebriated or anything. I'm completely sober. I'm out doing like
I've done it.
I'm
not gonna lie.
I'm
and
out.
say that.
I'm picking somebody up or something, and I'm doing I'm not doing anything bad or anything like that. And then when I'm out there, it's the middle of the night, and I'm looking. There's not a fucking car in sight.
I used to do it all the
It's
time.
like, what is holding me here right now? This light is holding me here. It's a fucking light. There is nobody around.
out.
I am a conscious and conscientious adult, and I can figure out that it's safe to move my fucking vehicle through this light. It'll take me a minute or a second and a half. Mm-hmm. But you still fucking sit there and you just don't do it.
sit there. But no,
I've done it before. I've run like red lights like that.
You
like,
know the intersection with with the farm and then the middle school
wait, farm, middle school. Where's this at now?
in our town.
Okay. Yeah.
Near where we went to high school.
Yeah.
It's like if you go down that road and you make a right, there's the farm, and then there's that intersection with the shop right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
I used to have to take that road often.
Yes.
Right? When I was like 20 years old. And I would be coming home at like midnight, 1 a.m.
Yeah.
And I would always be stopped at that stoplight. And I would just look
What
around.
the fuck? Yeah. Why have I stopped
And
for?
I'd be like, there's nobody?
Yeah. You're talking about the three-way. You're talking about the three-way intersection, right?
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. It's a freeway. All you do is look down the road. There's no fucking coming.
Yeah,
Just
I'm
go.
like, nobody?
That should be.
Nobody? Okay.
I think between the hours of 1 a.m. and 5 a.m., you should be allowed to do that shit. Or maybe like 1 a.m. and 4 a.m., like the very
Should be a
dead of
rule,
night.
yeah, should
You
be
should
a
just be okay. Like if you wait for 5 seconds, there's no cars coming, you should be allowed to go through a red light. That would be
See,
fucking
I'm more of a guy who like turns on red where it says don't turn on.
Oh,
red.
that
Yeah,
sucks.
I'm one of
You're
those guys.
an asshole.
Yeah,
No, you are an
I know, I'm one of those guys.
I'm just kidding. I hate no turn on red. Yeah, I hate it. Like every intersection's like that in New Jersey. It's like God
Just about.
damn.
Yeah, just about.
Did you hear about Trey Parker and Matt Stone?
What about him?
So it just broke a couple of days ago. They signed a
Oh,
deal
yeah.
worth $900 million deal
To
with
go
Viacom
through-
CBS.
To go through 30 seasons, right?
No, to go through six more seasons, and then it's like a multi-movie deal where they're making spin-off movies as well as maybe another South Park movie. I don't know. They're already working on one that's going to be out by the end of the year, or it's going to be like almost ready by the end of the year or something like that. Yeah,
I
they're
want a new season.
dude, 900.
Yeah.
I still remember when that shit came out, dude. It's crazy to me. Like, but they deserve it.
Oh,
They
yeah.
fucking deserve it.
They've-
It's a great show.
They have always been on TV.
an amazing
for
show.
as long
Everything
as I
they've
can
done.
remember.
Beautiful.
Tell me a funnier movie than Team America World Police. Tell me a funnier fucking movie, dude.
It's been a long time. It's on Netflix. I almost watched it last night. I should have.
It's like the funniest. Like we're gonna make a spoof with the War on Terror, make it racist, and then we're gonna combine that with the old Thunderbirds fucking marionette video. Like you
Yeah.
gotta be kidding me! Like where do they come up with this shit? And it's so funny
Dude, those guys are geniuses.
when they did their spoof on Rent, and it's like AIDS. Tell me a funnier movie. There's no funnier movie out there than Team America World Police, and then they're the brains behind it, and it's so they deserve it. They deserve it. Anyway, I got one more clip for you, and then we'll hit the news. Hit it.
You good, bro? You good?
I have my daughter in the car, you piece of shit.
I don't give a fuck. Maybe you should have got over, little bitch.
Why don't
Oh, all right. Oh, all right.
Dude, what the fuck? I had my blinker on, you little bitch. What are you gonna do? Why are you mad? Why don't you just use your brakes? Yeah.
Oh my god.
Trump supporter.
Shut up, you Trump supporter. First off, it's funny that he thinks that that's an insult, number one. Well, I mean, I guess whatever, however the context is, it is an insult. And then it's like he says, like one guy who approaches the window, for those of you listening, somebody approached some other guy's window and they started having words through it. He says, my daughter's in the car. It's like,
You
okay.
piece of shit.
I have an appreciation for that guy's sentiment. I have a daughter. I understand how angry you can get. Here's my question to you. Why would you get the fuck out of the car and get into an altercation if your daughter's in the car?
Right?
You should just get the fuck out of there.
That was my question to you. Would you get out of the car?
No, absolutely not. Not with my kids in the car. No. Now, I mean, let's say somebody hit me and my daughter's in the car. I'm getting out of the car and I'm probably going to beat the shit out of the person that hit me. Or at least I'm going to try. Because fuck them. Like, I'm not... If you're going to put my daughter's, or my kid's life on the line...
What if they didn't mean to hit you?
I was going to say...
I'll assess that at the time of the impact.
You motherfucker!
And if somebody just blindsides me, I'm getting the fuck... As long as I can walk, I'm getting out of the car and they're going to be feeling something. I'm going to be going after them. And whether they're burning in the car... I don't care. I'll figure something out. Yeah, that shit makes me angry. But like, if you're just getting into like some sort of like lane merger altercation with somebody, like, why are you getting out of the car?
Yeah.
Get the fuck. We're gonna. Don't know. I'll post the clip on our Twitter. But it's
this kind of shit is exactly why, like, I never get I get road rage, but I keep it contained.
Don't do anything about
I don't make hand gestures at people.
The guy's like, well, you should have used your brakes.
Yeah, because I don't want to get like plastered all over TikTok for my reaction.
And look retarded. Yeah,
essentially, that's the main reason why I posted that or put that on the because it goes.
You little bitch. I don't want some grown ass man can call me a little bitch.
Yeah, why am I getting out of the car?
Yeah.
You don't get out of the car, people.
Don't get out of the car.
That's my recommendation for this week. Okay. Anyway,
we're not there yet, Drew.
You guys ready for news? You ready to hit this? I got a funny story for news. Let's
ready.
This is Evan Drew with the news.
What we got today, boys?
That update coming as Disney's announcing all U.S. salaried and non-union employees must get fully vaccinated before the end of September.
Instead of sometime this fall, the FDA could give Pfizer's vaccine final approval by early next month.
The Dixie Fire exploding overnight, engulfing the entire town of Greenville.
After a week of delays, cancellations, long lines, and angry passengers, Spirit Airlines is today in for another rough day after canceling well over 1,000 flights all week.
Reveal a deeply disturbing yet clear picture. Governor Cuomo sexually harassed current and former state employees in violation of both federal and state laws.
Fucking creep.
So today I announce a new approach, which we're calling the Key to NYC Pass.
Key to NYC Pass.
The Key to NYC Pass.
I don't even want to know about
what
it.
Does
Tell you
that
what,
mean?
we're not doing anytime soon. Going to New York City. That's for sure.
I'm not going to New York.
Wasn't in my planner. Like,
Yeah.
Last one, I mean, it's diddled by Governor Cuomo.
For both these reasons.
I don't think so.
I don't think he would touch me. I'm unvaccinated.
For real.
I think he'd touch you. Here, you're a big boy.
Yeah, so the Pfizer is going to get approved.
Big boy over there. Big boy.
His hands are so big. His hands are so big.
I want his big hands around me. I'm Governor Cuomo, and I want his big hands around me. Sorry, guys.
It's okay.
That was Governor Cuomo.
Apparently, he's a creep. I don't know. It's so funny to see the spin.
He's the governor of New York, for Christ's sake.
I know.
Fucking New York, man.
It's pretty intense, man.
He basically blamed it on being Italian or something along those lines. He said he was like, "It's just what we do. That's what we do.
That's what we do. We
How
touch
does it make
kids.
you feel, Evan, about that? How do you feel?
So fun facts. I'm actually only like 10% Italian.
Okay, well, still 10%.
But you know, as 10% alleged child fondler.
Sorry.
I said
child fondler.
I said as 10% alleged child fondler. Apparently, that's what Italians do.
Yeah,
10% Italians.
Is that right?
I guess.
I don't agree with it. I don't think so. I don't have the desire to. I don't even have 10% of a desire to fondle a child.
Okay, well that's good. I don't think his children have anything to do with it though. That's why I'm laughing at you.
I don't think being Italian has anything to do with it. That's what I'll say.
That's a good fucking point. That's a good fucking point. I think the first clip in the montage was Disney. They're requiring vaccinations for all salaried and non-union employees, which is interesting.
That is interesting.
Disney.
Why would you do this?
Yeah, a lot of big companies are mandating. So.
I heard Walmart is also mandating.
It's possible.
Is this true?
I don't know, but I guess it's possible. I'm not sure.
It's getting scary out there.
Yeah, but it's like I don't know. Like I said, I'm not going to New York anytime soon. After that, I mean, what are you
not going to New York? And I'm not working for Disney anytime soon.
Disney. Yeah, I've heard some staunch opposition to that, though, out of like Massachusetts, a couple local leaders out of Massachusetts, a couple of in New Jersey. Apparently, that's not the sentiment. Apparently,
Okay.
It might change, but
I hope it's not the sentiment. I feel like that's a little
extreme,
ridiculous.
I mean, New York is busy.
That's what I said I told about last week. Okay, so like take what you're hearing in the media and what you're seeing like in your own personal life. Most of the people that I talk to. Now, I have been, like, pressured by people that I know. Not, like, bad, but, like, why did you? Okay, I get it. That's cool. You can question. That's fine. We were close. But most people, like 90% of people that I see that are vaccinated, that I tell that I'm not vaccinated, they're like, well, that's your choice. So if that's the sentiment I'm gathering in my personal life, why is the media putting out headlines like, vaccinated versus unvaccinated, generating anger or something fear. Like that. I know. That's what I'm saying. So
to separate us.
It's to completely change and skew your reality to make it think that we're all fighting. Mm-hmm. That we're all fighting. It's like, dude, I don't understand. I don't understand.
No.
I mean, I get the public sentiment behind the vaccine, but what I mean is like the public good behind the sentiment for the vaccine. I'm just like, when did it become not my choice? Why do I have to do what everybody else is telling me to do?
Social media, dog.
Because Biden.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
I think that...
It's because Biden.
That motherfucker. No.
Sleepy Joe.
I
think it has a lot to do with social media because you want to portray a certain image and you want to fit in and be part of that. And especially like posting a picture of your vaccination card was huge on social media.
That's true.
I don't know if it was like a trend, but I'm sure in some people's minds doing it, they were like, oh, people are going to be so proud of me.
And the other thing is, I will say that like a lot of people who are close to me that ask about it, they're doing it out of like love. Like they want me to be protected. And I understand that and I get it. And that's just, I can't take it past, it's just my choice, That's it.
Ultimately,
and
until it's not.
And I appreciate everybody who says that shit to me. Like I really do. Like whether it's annoying or not, I still appreciate it because I know where it's coming from. So
I agree.
But anyway, let's get away from the sentimental shit. I have a really good news headline for you.
Yeah?
It's right up my alley. I definitely hit this quota. You can tell me if you do or not, okay?
Hit me. I'm going to grab a bottle of water.
You son of a bitch.
And a drink.
Okay, you ready? It says, men who ejaculate at least 21 times a month slash their risk of prostate cancer by a third.
Holy fuck.
A Harvard study
finds. Is that
finds.
what I'm doing right now? Like,
I'm whacking off under the table right now as we speak.
Shit.
I got to hit 22.
Like, damn.
Turns out if you do it 50 times a month, you become Superman.
Yo, yeah, at that point, I'm going to be fucking Flash Gordon over here.
So it says, Harvard study finds that men who ejaculate 21 times a month were 1/3 less likely to develop prostate cancer than men who ejaculate 4 to 7 times a month. Prostate cancer is the most common form of disease among men, with 250,000 new cases a year.
Hang on.
I'm more shocked at the 4 to 7.
If you are a man and you ejaculate only 4 to 7 times a month.
Thank you.
Why?
We're talking daily here, bro.
Your dick is sad.
Yeah.
Your dick is sad.
Your dick is sad. Your dick is.
And here's the other thing. No, never mind. Research on the links between ejaculation and prostate cancer are inconclusive, but data suggests ejaculation could rid the prostate of carcinogens, lower inflammation, and it can reduce stress. Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you're milking that bad boy, of course you feel less stressed. God damn it.
And then after you're done, you immediately start stressing out because you're like, oh my God, what have I done?
I get
What am I watching?
Closing out.
After whack guilt is a real thing, number one. Number two, do you guys get hungry after you're done? Like
sometimes.
After you jerk it? Like right after I come, I'm hungry. Like
after I come, I get thirsty. And when I get thirsty, I reach for a high noon sun sip vodka and soda.
With cum on my hands.
Yes, preferably watermelon and with fresh ejaculate on my fingertips.
Evan, what are you drinking right now? Oh, shit.
There you go. Very nice, Evan. See? High Noon, hit us up.
High Noon, hit me up.
We got this. I'm telling you, I'm going to get us ad copy, and we're going to put it in here somewhere. I swear to God.
I want High Noon, man.
If you want to advertise on our show, hit us up on our email. Letters I am fine. Everything is fine.
We could do a great job. That was off the cuff.
That was good. We can do anything. As long as we jerk off 21 times a month. I mean, that's it. Well, it doesn't say you have to jerk off. It just says they ejaculate. So, I mean, however you get it out of you.
It's pretty intense.
Yeah. However you get it out of you is how you get it out of you. But anyway, that's my story. That's my medical. That's our medical news for the day.
I feel like we've all learned something.
4 more days for me. Like, shit.
I think we can all get behind that.
Mm-hmm. So here's the thing: prostate cancer affects 250,000 men, right?
Yes, it's not a joke. We should all grow mustaches for prostate cancer.
That's a lot.
Drew, will you do Movember with me?
What's that?
Movember?
No shave Movember?
Not no shame November.
Like
mustache Movember.
Mustache Movember.
I thought it was next year.
You do
a mustache in November.
Mm-hmm.
I'll think about it. I'll think about it.
Do
I
it.
like my beard.
And then you could,
like my beard.
Yeah, but your mustache looks great too. Keep it, and then
My daughter saw a picture of me with a mustache from a couple years ago that I guess she didn't remember.
And she said, "Yeah."
She was like, "Daddy, you look so weird." She said,
"You look so weird."
It's like, honey, it'll never change. It'll always be like that. I'll always look weird.
You gotta own it, dog. You gotta own it.
Anyway, let's go to fucking sports. I got a couple of sports clips, or not clips, but stories for you. Hit it.
Sports. And that was the news with Evan and Drew.
I'm sorry. Where's the lighter?
This is Evan and Drew with sports. Domo arigato.
See, I'm learning Japanese.
Sports.
That was a little much there, Evan.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys.
I was allowed to do the impression earlier because it was a conversation that I had with this gentleman, so that's why I was allowed to convey that to you. I was not being racist when I did my impression of him.
Hey!
I was not very endearing.
I was not being racist when I just did that. All right, let's chill out. Let's stop throwing stones when you live in glass houses.
Didn't we establish that in episode 2 that you were a racist? Or was I a racist? No, I'm a rapist.
I was racist.
I'm a rapist. He's a racist.
I was voted least racist in my friend group most recently.
I was voted least racist on this podcast.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Anyway, so I wanted to start off with a pretty interesting story out of the NHL, and it's about a guy that we mentioned once before on the pod. I can't remember what it was for. Oh, it was about Evander Kane.
Oh,
he said that he wanted to fight Logan Paul or something, right? Wasn't that it?
He said he wanted to fight,
Jake Paul or something. One of them. Yeah. He said he wanted to. So fast forward, that was months ago. Fast forward now to today. Evander Kane's pregnant wife says NHL star tanked games for gambling profit.
Yeah, I saw that.
And she has pictographic evidence, and she has shit that he said and
That's
stuff that he did.
That's probably why.
She posted it on her stories. And
he was probably going to fight Logan Paul, throw it, get knocked out first round, and they're both going to collect a bunch of money. And
probably.
That's probably what it would be.
It would be, yeah. So, yeah, his pregnant, I guess, estranged wife, they're not together right now or something along those lines?
No, yeah. I saw she called him out. She ripped him apart all over social media.
Is it not me, or is that not, a huge fucking deal with the NHL? They need to start, They better be
they
on
need to
top
do
of
something
They
about
need to
it.
start finding out how much of an impact this had on games. How far did San Jose make it in the playoffs? Or they didn't make the playoffs this year. It was like the first time in like a decade they didn't make the playoffs.
Yeah, but they started sitting him when he was like
bullshit.
Like getting
bullshit.
when he was getting caught and all that bullshit.
Yeah, he wasn't playing much.
But still, as a member of the Sharks organization or even a Sharks fan, I would be fuming.
Oh, there's nothing left.
Reading all that.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
My stuff's over there.
Yeah, I'll pack it up in a second. But yeah, so anyway, I wanted to read that story on here. I wanted to get your take on it, especially since you're a hockey fan.
Yeah. What else has been going on? Oh, allegedly today I saw Jack Eichel removed Buffalo from his Twitter bio.
Interesting.
Whatever that means. But that's an interesting move.
Yeah, sometimes players do that for leverage, though. They don't do it to do anything. Like probably like 6 times out of 10, it's just to fuck around and just to like make people talk about them. Seriously,
maybe
get the drum up the trending and shit like that.
They posted
Football
something.
players do it all the time, but I'm not saying that's not what he's doing. Or there isn't any other developments. But usually that's when players do that shit.
I don't know.
Football players do it all the time.
I lost my hopes for him coming to Philly.
Oh yeah,
because they made all these other moves.
Yeah, they made a lot of moves. We learned about that in our free agent frenzy.
Free agent frenzy. Yeah, we talked a lot about it last week. So if you want to get a refresher, go back and listen to it.
That's right. Listen back to last week's episode, Feeling Fat, episode 35.
Yes.
The other thing that's upon us is training camp for the NFL. The preseason is short by a week because the season is longer now. It's longer. They extended it by a week as well.
Yeah, that's right. They did.
So the training camp is up, and like at first, you know how I mean, I've mentioned it on the pod before. I'm like, football, meh, I'm not into it.
Yeah,
right
I
now.
was gonna text you the other day and ask if you were excited, and I was like, he said he wasn't that excited.
I'm starting to feel a little bit excited about the football season.
You know why? Because the air is starting to get crisp.
Yes.
And it's starting to feel like fall outside.
Do you think? No, it's gonna be hot as balls
I
next
mean,
week.
yeah,
Well,
it's
yeah,
back to being
but
hot.
like,
But you just mean we got to taste
the past
of it.
few
We got a
days,
taste of
yeah,
it,
we've been getting a few
been
licks of
nice.
it, and it's been beautiful, man.
It's been beautiful.
It's been awesome.
Here comes throwing that pigskin around the yard.
I'm so
The
excited.
the leaves are
for
changing
it
color.
to be cooler, yeah.
Pumpkin
Throw some hoodies
spice.
on. get
Pumpkin
that-
spice is at all your
I
favorite
might-
coffee places.
Yeah, I don't fuck with pumpkin spice.
You see coupons for hay rides
Nah,
everywhere.
that pumpkin stuff is
No,
You don't like pumpkin?
no good.
No.
nah. Fuck.
I've heard it.
I do like pumpkin pie, but I don't like pumpkin spice anything.
Pumpkin pie is pretty good. I only got on the pumpkin pie bandwagon like in the last 5 years. I didn't used to like it. When
Just
I saw
recently.
it, it's like weird and like gelatinous and like amorphous a little
Steve's grandma makes like fresh, like homemade pumpkin pie.
bit. Yeah.
and it
Have you
comes
ever
out
had
fucking dope?
Have you ever had canned pumpkin before?
No, but I give it my dog.
Your
has.
dog, yeah, your dog.
My dog
yeah.
has.
I was gonna say that. Yeah, that's cool.
She's spoiled.
Yeah. All right, so sports.
But yeah, there's not much else going
No,
on.
Carson Wentz. That's what I had to fill you in on. Carson Wentz got hurt.
Oh, was there something else I wanted to ask you about? But yeah, tell me about Carson Wentz getting hurt.
Okay, yeah. So training camp, he hurts his foot.
Okay.
Prognosis is he doesn't need surgery. He'll be fine. Then after another second opinion, they're like he needs surgery.
Oh.
So they're like, let's fix it. Then they're like, he elected to not get surgery. Then they're like, he's going to get surgery. So
Okay.
then that's the initial thing. He got the surgery. He's out 5 to 12 weeks.
Damn.
What a disparity, right? Between the one and the other. Like, what a huge spectrum for that, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's what I felt. I was like 1 to 3 months. What? So anyway, that's the take, I guess. He's gonna be out for at
But-
least 5 weeks.
But speaking of Indianapolis,
which is into the start of the season.
It may have been fake news.
Yeah.
But I saw Andrew Luck coming out of retirement.
That might have been fake news. That might have been somebody playing on Carson Wentz about that.
Okay, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the
it's
correlation.
possible. Hold on, let me check. Hold on, here we go. Come back. Keep talking.
I just saw it on Twitter. It was a quick graphic, and somebody was like, damn, okay. I also saw on Twitter Tom Brady retweeted something about attending Peyton Manning's Hall of Fame induction.
I did see that, yeah.
And Tom Brady was like, I had to make sure this man stays out. Like, I can't risk him coming back.
No. Oh wait. No, it doesn't. This is old stuff.
It's fake news.
Luck unexpectedly retired. Blah blah blah. Colts owner rules out. Yeah, no, he's not coming back.
Pretty sure you said play with my balls. I'm playing with your balls.
I'm playing with your balls.
Yeah.
I love that shit.
Drew's
Sorry.
playing with my balls.
I can't help it. What's the other one? I'm fisting you.
Oh, I hit the same one, and I was going to play it through.
That's okay. That's good.
The biggest.
Okay, hey, wait, hold on, wait. That's sports. Sports. Hit it.
That's sports.
That's sports.
That was sports with Evan and Drew. Sports.
Sometimes we have fun off mic, and we like to do renditions of songs.
We just had a killer rendition of "Down" by 311.
311, yeah, it was awesome. It was
Shit
great.
was dope.
Sound like Eddie Vedder. Sound like Eddie Vedder singing 311.
He's doing guest vocals. Nick Hexum is.
Well, I'd go see Pearl Jam in 311. That would be cool.
I would totally. Yeah, I would see Pearl Jam in 311.
All right, so that was sports. Thank you.
That was sports. We're coming to a close. Thank you for sticking with us.
Yeah, do you have any recommendations for us there?
Let me see. I just rewatched Inglourious Bastards. You should definitely do that. It's a great fucking movie.
Okay.
Have I been watching anything else? No. I did watch How to Train Your Dragon.
Oh, okay.
Which was also great.
There's like a bunch of them too. There's
I
like
watched
two
the
or three.
first two, and the Black Dragon, Toothless. Reminds me of my dog Savannah.
Oh yeah.
So I was like,
Found a little
I was
connection
loving it.
there.
Little wide head.
Oh, I also started watching that Hulu special, McCartney 321.
Oh yeah, that one's really good.
Oh, okay. How was it?
So I'm about 3 episodes in, but it is very, very cool. It gives a really nice deep dive into like the songwriting process for the Beatles.
That's cool.
And like Paul McCartney's, they touch on Band on the Run, and it's very interesting to see. It's most of it centers around Paul McCartney and an engineer. I don't remember his name actually, which is a sin of me. But they're just sitting around like a mixing console and just like
playing with
cool.
it, and
it's so cool to see.
Talking about like the layers and talking about ideas and where they got the inspiration. And
That's awesome.
How Paul McCartney's like, yeah, we like ripped this off. Like we didn't care, man. We heard this and we heard the Beach Boys and we were like, we got to be better. And
you do good impressions, Evan. I love it.
Thanks.
That's a good Paul McCartney over there.
I do a better, probably Ringo, I guess.
No, don't. Just
no, I won't.
Okay, thank you.
All the Beatles are probably the same to me. My favorite Beatle is George Harrison, though. He's the fucking man.
Nice.
Some nice solo stuff, too.
Whenever I think of him, I think of My Guitar Gently Weeps.
Oh,
and
man.
That song is like one of the greatest songs
I didn't know Eric
ever
Clapton
written.
played on that.
Yeah.
Until I watched the McCartney 321.
Yeah, and then he fucked his wife or some shit like that.
Probably.
Yeah, it was a whole thing. It was a whole thing.
Eric Clapton was, But yeah,
Anyway.
watch McCartney 321.
Okay, cool.
Listen to Wishful Thinking.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, Matt, do you have a recommendation?
Anything you've watched this week or anything like that? I got something if you want to think of something.
Yeah, what do you got?
I'm a big watcher of the show Explained on Netflix. Have you ever seen it? On
America Explain.
I don't think I have seen that.
No, they did like a bunch. There's a bunch of different varieties. They did like one that was just called Explained, and then they did one about like the brain. Then they did one about sex, and then they did one about. I just saw one that I was going to recommend was about money.
Money.
Very simple, but it's interesting to watch because it's all stuff that you don't learn in high school. They don't teach you about credit cards. They don't teach you about mortgages. They don't teach you about that shit in high school. So, I mean, a lot of it was stuff that I already knew, but they put up like 5 or 6 episodes, and they're all really interesting. There's a series Explained. It's all about money.
I'm gonna look into that.
It's on Netflix, and I like everything they pretty much do. Like, and it's quick too. It's like the episodes are only like 23 minutes, so it's like get you in, you learn, you get out. Sometimes it's a little too trivial if you know about something and you just want to turn it off. But there's like 40 episodes on there, like of all different kinds of shit. So, and I love documentaries, and it's like the bare bones explained, non-biased documentary about this or this or whatever. I loved it. It's good. So check it out if you get the chance. Yeah. You think of anything, or you want to move on?
No, we can move on.
All right.
Let's go. You can't put me on the spot.
Yeah, of course. Matt's here on the fly with us today, so he didn't really
He's
prepare.
hanging out,
Yeah, it's all good. We appreciate it. Okay, so let's move on here. I have a would you rather for you fuckers to kind of wrap up here a little bit. And then we can play. What's the game called? What's the card game?
Let me grab
called?
it. Well, it's called This or That.
Yeah.
I think.
No. We always think it's called this or that, but it's actually called something different. We love these things. Anyway, so I have a would you rather.
That's what it's called.
Oh, that's what if you had to. Yeah, okay. So anyway, this is a would you rather. You ready? Would you rather have to dry yourself off with paper towels every time you get out of the shower. Or with toilet paper, excuse me, every time you get out of the shower.
With toilet paper?
Okay, that's the only way you can dry yourself. Toilet paper.
Okay.
Or never be able to eat solid food for the rest of your life.
Toilet paper.
It's toilet paper for me, yeah.
Toilet paper.
You'd rather dry yourself off with toilet paper?
Easily.
For the rest of your life?
Yeah,
because you can just air dry.
Because then I can't ever.
No. You have to use toilet paper.
you
You can't just air dry.
Because then I can't eat solid food, so I can never eat a burger. I can't eat pasta. Unless I put it in a blender?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we're not doing that.
I'll take the toilet
we're
paper.
not doing that.
You'd pick little pieces of toilet paper off your body all day long.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey!
Savannah! Alright.
Anyway, okay, here we go.
I got some for you, Drew. Pick 2 cards. Let me not light them on fire in the process.
That's a good idea. Let's not do that. Hopefully I don't drop one in the candle here. Okay, my round. I'll go first, okay?
Drew. Alright. Matt, pick 2.
What the fuck is this? I got number 1. How about that?
You got number 1?
I don't know what it means. Okay, ready? Here's my... What's the game called? If you had to.
If you had to.
If you had to, which one would you choose? Ready? Here it goes. Ready?
I also just picked 2. Go ahead, Drew.
If you had to, explain every app on your phone to a 100-year-old lady.
Okay.
Or sleep in a bucket.
Or sleep in a bucket.
I don't know what kind of bucket. So I would...
well, let's talk. What kind of bucket?
You tell me. You guys are posing the question.
Would you rather sleep in a bucket? Well,
what kind of bucket? Oh, that's a big one.
If you're already not picking the bucket, are you already not picking the bucket?
When I think I think of like a cat, like a caterpillar bucket. You know, like a big.
I think of like
something I can fit
like
in.
a paint bucket.
No, like an excavator bucket. That's what I'm thinking of.
Okay.
What other bucket would it be? Like a trough or something like that?
A trough.
Anyway, I already know I'd rather explain all the apps on my phone to a 100-year-old lady. I'd rather do that. Personally, I could do that easily. And
You have to explain them until she understands.
That's fine. I could spend a nice afternoon enchanting a 100-year-old lady. And
how many
go,
apps do you have on your phone, dude?
Oh, that's a good question. Probably like 80.
80. And you're going to explain every single one of them.
80 plus 32 football apps because I have one app for every football team. I have their apps.
You really do?
I really do, yeah. Some of them are offloaded because I haven't used them in a while, but I have them all.
You're dedicated, though. I like it. Okay.
Well, for fantasy and stuff, I want to look at depth charts and stuff like that. So.
Okay, so you're gonna explain every app on your phone.
I would explain every app on my phone to a 100-year-old lady.
Okay, that's an easy one.
Go ahead, Matt. Hit us up.
So mine is, if you had to, nothing is fun anymore.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Nothing is fun anymore?
And the other one is, if you had to work the graveyard shift at QVC selling male enhancement pills.
I'd rather just talk about boners and be
what
happy. Let's talk about boners and be happy.
And what if you meet Lori from Shark Tank? She's the queen of QVC. That's
true.
And be like, listen, Lori, I'm selling these boner pills, but I'm not sure if they work. You wanna
try testing these out with me?
You wanna do a field study with me?
She's pretty sexy too,
dude.
Gotta say.
Lori,
FDA approved.
Yeah, let's.
No, the FDA won't approve this. No. They'll approve the vaccine, but they won't approve
these, baby.
Yeah, we're hanging out on QVC.
We could get creative with it. I'm definitely hanging out on QVC with Matt. I need to have fun in my life. I mean, what if we came?
We're gonna have fun after hours on QVC.
Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead, Evan. What's your say?
Okay. If you had to, remote control commands like pause, rewind, etc., actually affect you.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Okay.
Or be widely regarded as the stupidest person in the world.
Oh my god, I'm gonna pass out. Hold on, I gotta take a breath. Woo.
So, all right. Is there?
Hold on.
Let me read.
Read those.
That's a lot.
A remote control.
I understand. It means that like someone will have a remote control and you have to respond to the pause.
But is it like what if like Apple CarPlay and like I'm in the car with my girl and she pauses the song and then I just freeze and we crash?
So no, I don't think it's that. I think it's more like if someone says pause and you have to pause and like rewind, you have to like go backwards. And if you go funny, whatever. That's what I think.
My girl.
So which one would you rather, or would you widely regarded as the stupidest person?
I would take the stupidest person in the world.
That was funny. Yeah, maybe you can turn that into money somehow.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, because
Leave
like
me
what
alone,
I'm thinking a front page on Time magazine.
Oh fuck yeah! If you're widely regarded, you can turn that into money.
Widely, yeah. I could make a couple Conan appearances.
You're doing OnlyFans, bro. OnlyFans with the stupidest.
They got
TikTok.
commercials for that now.
Quality content.
Instagram, my merch game would be killer.
Personalized content. I'm with stupid. You could
Oh
fucking,
my god!
I'm with the stupidest ever. Like you could be taking this shit, man. You got this.
I met the stupidest man in the world, and all I got was a stupid T-shirt.
Right, exactly.
Charged $20 for a picture.
Right, and then who's stupid?
You're literally with stupid.
It's not you, bro. You
And I
got
put
this.
dunce caps on all the people that I take pictures with. You fucking idiot.
What if you had like
one.
you'd have like Greek statues in your yard and you put dunce caps on all of them?
Yeah, I think I'd roll with that now.
Okay, good.
Nice.
That's good. I like that. Okay, well that's good. That was fun.
Nice.
This was a nice episode.
This was a good episode.
So I did have one more clip, but I don't think I'm going to play it because I don't know if it's real or not. But did you see the clip of the flight attendant giving his rendition of what happened to that guy in Miami?
Yeah.
Did you see the interview? He's like outside.
He said, "We attend the flights,
Yeah.
and sometimes we attend to crazy motherfuckers."
I'll put that on our. I have the clip on our. I'll put it on our Twitter. I was gonna play it during the show, but like I said, I heard. Somebody said to me that they thought it was fake, so I was like, maybe I won't play it. Let's just hold off. But yeah, so I'll put it on our Twitter, and you guys be the judge. Let us know.
Let us know how it is.
Oh man. Well, thank you. Thanks for coming out.
Thank you.
Thanks for setting up.
Thank you for
I
coming.
can't wait
out,
to take
Drew.
a picture of this.
Yeah, this is
great.
This is quite a station.
Yeah, this is nice, bro.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Thanks for being here.
Thanks for being part of the show, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
All right,
well,
boys.
We'll see you guys next week. Have a
See
good
y'all
week.
next week.
Peace out.
Later, guys.